like I say, those who have surrendered to black people or basically what is African American or dark colored people basically would find this out the hard way back in the past. After around year 1100, 1000, 1200 basically, and look up Gabriel and actions of Gabriel, Saint Gabriel, and what he did. He was part of the whole Nazi revolution. Basically, what they would do is take people that surrendered to them, pluck out their eyes, and then use them for useful things, like manufacturing or running a tank or something like that. That was black people and the Nazis, or people that they had plucked the eyes out of, and Saint Gabriel. He had a Nazi army. They tried to blame it on Lucifer, and there may have been a Lucifer with a C around, but not me. I was around then, and I was responsible for putting down Gabriel and his whole Nazi army. Well, I didn't hurt the Nazi army. I just hurt Gabriel and his men. It's very easy to snipe someone from the top of a tank and then go get the poor, innocent, blind person that's inside the tank that had his eyes plucked out. Yes, that was me that saved those people. Poor people. I couldn't believe what they had done. It was horrible. But we got them out and tried to stop it and hunted down those who had done it. Some fake German black Nazi people. Well, they weren't Nazi because the Nazis were their victims. Because they were Chinese people or other people that they would pluck out the eyes out of whoever they took as surrendered. If you surrendered to a black African person, you would not see ever again. Basically. Like I said, it does no good to surrender to a black African male or any person of color. Do not ever do that. If a black African person comes at you, you finish him. You fight to the death, or you will not see ever again. As that's what they do. They pluck out your eyes. That's what they were doing. And that's what they were doing when I found them and ended them one by one. And that's why they hate me. I am Lucifer. I'm the one that took them down. It upset me and I had more money than them. And more power. Those were the days of me writing. That was when I was me, when I used to ride across the land. Not really. My armies did. And they saved lots of people, like the Nazi people who had their eyes plucked out, and other people that Gabriel and his black people had hurt, doing some sort of black Jesus thing. Like I said, there's lots of everything that is a black person or related to black people. Like I say, look up black people and research them throughout time and space, and you will see Nazis, you will hear of all these horrible atrocities that they've basically been doing this whole entire time. Maybe some guy named Lucifer with a C. Czar. I don't know. Caesar. Lucifer Cesaro, I believe, was his name. Lucifer Caesar. Not me. I am Lucifer Star. And the real one. It was just some punk-ass bitch that I had to put down. Sorry. It's true, though. I had to end him. I enjoyed it. It felt good. It really did. Anyway. What a piece of shit anyway. Someone surrenders to you so you pluck out their eyes? Anyway, I'm just glad it's over. I killed him. I ordered its death, and they shot him and his other tank crew in the head. One of those times where I'm like, shoot him in the head. And my Germans were like I said, SS. Expert military group. Lucifer's SS, by the way. Lucifer Stars SS. It's my initials. S. I just used the middle. Anyway, we hunted down some black people and shot them in the head. They were sticking their head out of little tanks and pushing poor little Chinese and a few Germans and a few other people. They would take their prisoner when they would go into a town. They would take everyone prisoner, take their guns, and then scoop out their eyes with a spoon. We didn't scoop out their eyes with a spoon. We just shot them in the head. So we didn't really take vengeance. We just killed them. Anyway, so oh well. Poor Japanese. And I think they did it to some Irishmen too. I don't really know. Any town that they encountered, basically, they would go in, they would take all the guns, they would, I think maybe even women and children, they'd scoop out the eyes of. I don't understand what the point is of that, because I personally, when I'm making love to a woman, I like to look into their eyes and see deep into their eyes. And, like, I love, but then again, I'm a compassionate, loving, caring person. That spent a very big part of my existence helping people and protecting people and removing people that were, well, like Nazis. Well, not the Nazis. Like I said, I saved the Nazis. The poor little Nazi people that had their eyes scooped out. I killed the black Germans or black people. They weren't really Germans. They were just black people. So I killed them, but then I saved the little Nazis because they were just innocent victims. They did nothing wrong. So anyway, I felt bad. I mean, I wanted to restore their eyesight, but I couldn't. So I think I might have donated a lot of money, or at least started a project to help them see again, maybe, or something. But the technology just wasn't there at the time, I don't think. Anyway, it was beginning of one of my Lucifer's projects. I said I was a very rich and powerful man, and I cared a great deal about people. I was the one that was like, it's okay, they're dead. They won't hurt you anymore. And I say, lesser people I would crush and enjoy it. People that scoop out people's eyes, people that rape women and torture them. That's my legend, by the way. Actually, you should look up the Nazis and Lucifer Star. That's me.